Hello, 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 hello. PMPL batting first.
Hello, 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 hello. Matladu.
Hello. A warm welcome. Good morning to viewers.
राधे राधे. स्ट्रीम हो रहा है क्या? हाँ स्ट्रीम हो रहा है. Start చేస్తున్నారు మనం.
Just a small nudge. Naresh took a single. Very good morning, viewers. Interesting in the PMPL is they're changing their bat order. Earlier match, Rajesh and Sidhu opened the batting. Now it has changed. That's a nice defensive shot. Just a single. There is unnecessary throw. Chance of two. Naresh says no. Last ball in the first over. Wide delivery given by the umpire.
Wait, wait. एक second. So
That's nice.
last ball been cut away First boundary for the Power Strikers, and it has come in the first over itself. Good start this is from Power Strikers. So end of the first over after 1 overs, Power Strikers are 9 runs without loss.
నేను మధ్యలో ఫీల్డ్ సెటప్ చేస్తుంటా.
So the new bowler that was shot, and it's driven to the long on fielder.
Interesting field setup, no deep mid wicket, only deep fine leg and deep third man. Seems to be something, some batting order change, but it at the moment it is working for PMPL. Just we saw one boundary from Praveen.
As the Power Strikers won the toss and they have selected to bat first, and they have made some changes in the batting lineup. That was shot, and it's missed by the keeper.
I mean, no bat there. It was given as a bice.
Naresh tries to rock back into the back foot and cut it away for a boundary. So this will be the last match of this league stages in this corporate cricket league for Power Strikers and all the teams. And the result in this match, that's cut away. And there's a long chase for the fielder in the deep. He'll cut it off for a 2 runs.
Some intent was showing from PMPL team. They are in a bother. They are in a hurry.
As this is a do or die match for them, and they have to take this match very very seriously to get into this, to get out of these league stages and enter important stages of this tournament. Mind you, this corporate cricket league has been a very big tournament. That was shot, pulled away into the mid wicket boundary. Good start this is from Power Strikers.
That was a purely suicided ball, especially when there is no deep mid wicket. Bowling to those touch of deliveries is absolutely ridiculous, I can say. Seriously, only there is a deep third man on deep fine leg, and bowling such type of deliveries still not a good idea at the moment.
Sidhu seems to be very good in touch now in this match. Already got a couple of boundaries under his name. Mind you, this is a early morning match. There will be some S and No's between the batsmen and fielders. It was come back really well now.
And again, there is yes and no.
The weather has been beautiful this morning. Looks like a very good time to bat on. Too close to cut that ball. Fortunately, that was not hit the stumps. So
Some good decent over in the context of the game. 2 overs done. It's 16 for 0. Some link. Amit Mishra back into attack. At the moment, some so far so good for PMPL. Third over coming up. That's a nice shot, but only single. That's a nice flick. Fielders are on the chase. Only comfortable too. Sidhu done so well here. 15 off from 9. That's a nice cutaway into the gap. No chance for the fielder. The only way to get ball is only to throw a ball. That's a 4 given by the umpire. Some good intent from Sidhu here. Amit Mishra is little fumbling with the line and lens. Not right on the money. Use appeal from the keeper. Umpire says no. Interesting two balls coming up in third over. Little hesitation between the batsmen. Say yes and no. No harm is done. No damage done. Last ball. That's a wide delivery given by the umpire. Amit Sharma aiming to hit on the stumps, but in the end, it shows short of that. That's a nice defensive shot. No run there. 3 overs done. It's 24 for 0. Sidhu is in a great touch. What's your reckon? I mean, what's your reckon about projected score, Sheriff? Especially Sidhu is in great touch. Naresh taking his time to, I mean, flick free with his bat. He's such aggression batter, but at the moment he's holding the nerves one end. I mean, what's your reckon on that?
Yes, Dilip, this has been a good start. This from Power Strikers. First time in this tournament, they have made a good, decent start, not losing a wicket in the power play. And it's very important for them to not lose that wicket in this power play so that they can post a competitive score. That's tight, defended away by the batsman.
Interesting field again. No deep mid wicket. No deep mid on. No mid on. Only deep third man and only deep fine leg.
Interesting to see there is one slip there in position to keep check of such kind of shots.
Bowler in such a great disbelief.
He might be wondering how that ball missed that stumps. when he is aiming at the stumps.
So close, but so far.
Not so close enough to get that wicket. It is really important for power strikers to build a partnership, not to go too aggressive in the beginning of the innings. That is such a ripper. Missed the ball altogether once again. Naresh has no clues whatsoever to that such delivery.
Divya is bowling some text match lengths right on the money and keeping the lens very tightly, not giving any type of room to hit that. Three dot balls in fourth over.
As the it is very important that both the batsmen had a chart between the wickets, understanding it is okay to miss a ball. That's good thing from the experienced man Sidhu to have a word with the Naresh to calm his nerves down. This is just a fourth over. Both these batsmen are very capable of scoring big runs. This is good from Divya as well. Again and again.
Naresh need to understand is that just a tap and tap there and get a single there because of the rotation of the strike is the need of the hour. Especially Sidhu is going some showing some intent and he's hitting some hard run. So that need of the strike rotation is need of the hour and Naresh need to sense that. Otherwise, it going to put unnecessary pressure on Naresh and the team as well.
Yes, Dilip. Understanding Naresh as well. It's a power play, and fielders are up and inside the circle. He's been seeing some vacant lands in the field. He's been tempting to get over the fielders and to get himself a boundary.
And one need to understand means this not means surely in upcoming overs. So you need to little sensible in playing taking of singles.
That kind of shots are always on course when Naresh bats. Good this is from Naresh. He's been missing the deliveries, but he's not gonna miss such a half volley on the off stump.
It's a nice shot from Naresh. He tried to an earlier hit was it was not at up to the mark, but in the end he got 4 runs under his belt. So far so good for PMPL team. Just one bad delivery. Naresh punishes.
So last ball coming up. That's defended in the gap. They'll try a quick run.
4 overs done. It's 31 for 0. Some good. Some good batting from PMPL team. Run rate nudging about 8. Seems to be they are in great hungry to score runs. In earlier matches they are fumbled with the bat, but not this time. They wanted to keep the momentum going.
It is very important for power strikers not to think too ahead in this match. It will be this over, maybe a couple of overs from now onwards. Maybe the end of the power play is something they are aiming at. They don't want to lose that wicket in the power play so that they can go very hard in the middle overs. Mind you, they have a very strong batting lineup. Looks like there is some issue with the bat.
Oh, especially earlier with some throw issue, the fielder throw ball at Naresh might be seems to be no worries there, no injuries. Luckily, what's your projected score, Sharif? Projected score articulating it's 155,
Yeah, projected scores 155.
and anything under 120 would be absolutely disappointing. I don't think it going to be happen. Surely they're going to score around at least 140 especially in the context of the game, and that they're in present position.
So Amit Mitra controlling his spell, bowling half volleys. That's a wide delivery. If you see the action of the Amit Sharma, he is like release kind of a bowler. He's not someone who gonna hit the pitch very hard and get that bounce. He is a release kind of bowler. That's a wild swing, but misses. Only two fielders are allowed outside the circle in the power play.
I
One
mean,
in the
Naresh Shah, there is no deep wicket. That's why he wanted to lob through deep mid wicket.
that's edged. Luckily for him, it goes between the fielders in the slip fielder.
That's some good shot from Naresh.
There are runs. In either way they come in the form of edges or in the middle of the bat. Still they are considered runs in the name of the batsman
And Naresh took the 4 runs.
with the both hands.
Slip should be extra cautious with this with Amit Lens. Surely there is a catch.
One man at the deep point, one man at the deep mid wicket. The only two fielders long in the field.
Interestingly, Sharif, what I'm saying is that fast bowlers someone need to be there at the at least one deep mid wicket or deep fine leg. At least one of those two. But interestingly, no fielder there. Especially is bowling some lengths, which is very neat, I can say.
You have seen the earlier delivery going into the slip hands. Unfortunately, that was hit hard. There's a deep fielder there. Still he clears. That's a massive blow from Naresh. First six for him in this tournament.
And it came at the very good moment here. What a strike it was! Especially we are talking about Naresh, that aggressive shots. In earlier tournaments, he tried to be in the end he perishes. But today it seems to be coming off. Mind you, viewers, there is a long innings by due from Naresh, and might be this is, and surely this is.
Yes, Dilip. Both these batsmen taking full monty of this power plays. That wouldn't have mattered much if the ball cleared the boundary, and he does it with ease. And again, he goes hard again. Fielder has no chance to cut it off.
And
That's a boundary again.
fielder is the only spectator there when Naresh hits the boundaries. Such a man of shots here. Earlier I used to say. Some good strike from Naresh. 10 from last two balls from Naresh bat.
This, i- this is the exact thing which he has tried earlier over Dilip. Unfortunately, he couldn't quite manage to hit it very hard like that. But this time, he got it in the middle of the bat. Both the shots and both the boundaries.
Sheriff, I can say that, when you have the enough resources, end of the day, it's all up to you to shuffle the resources. Okay, where you can feed, whether it's a good deal for you at the batter. In earlier matches, you used to play down the order on the or middle order, so that's why he's not the type of that batsman where he can very strong at middle. He's a batsman where very much good at top order.
That's hard again. But there's a fielder there. Trying too many. He perishes. Trying to dominate the bowler, take on the bowler. But caught at the long mid on.
And there's some good catch from the mid on field. End of the excellent innings from Naresh comes to an end.
And this is good comeback from Amit Sharma. After being put away a couple of boundaries, he came back very strong, taking the wicket of the Naresh. So end of the 5 overs, power strikers are rising very nicely, scoring 46 runs, but losing an important wicket of Naresh.
Naresh shown some good intent here. could have been so great, so good, so great and good, amazing for his team if he could have been hold that ball. But in the end, it's all about it's a game. Someone need to take some calculation and risk. He took that and he paid the dividend.
That shot was always there, Dilip. That shot was there. But unfortunately for him, it was not caught in the middle of the bat. But fielder does really well to catch it.
I mean, we need to understand Sharif. Actually, Naresh's job is that, and he done with that job. Yes, so that it's absolutely appreciated and very impressive. That little cameo.
Yes, Dilip. Management understanding the aggressive intent of the Naresh asked him to open the batting again, and I feel he has done his job for his team. So last over of the power play coming up. So far, so good for power strikers. They don't mind that wicket when when the score is running away nicely like that.
Reddy, the new batsman.
New bowler Angad on strike. That's tight, defended away for a single.
Srinivas Reddy facing his first delivery. And such a nice batsman to his team. When he comes to bat, he's a batting all rounder. When he comes to bowl, he's a bowling all rounder. Such a great all rounder. The team, whenever a team in such a dire situation, he always come to the play, and he is used to play some good knocks when team needs the most. But now this is the time where he need to construct the innings.
Yes, Dilip. He is the man the team is relying on. He has been scoring some good runs in this tournament. Hasn't scored big runs, but he's very dependable. That's a wide delivery to start off.
The new bowler Angad trying to be very smart with his lengths, but in the end it goes for wide.
So the only two fielders deep in the boundary are deep point and extra cover. Deep extra cover.
So nowadays, these bowlers are very smart. They are very. They are also very. They are taking some risk in terms of no deep third man, no deep fine leg because of the extra edges. Use appeal from the bowler. Umpire says no. That's going down. Pats. That's a leg bias given by the umpire.
The angle which he is bowling from around the wicket, there are very likely chances that the ball gonna pitch in the line so that it can convince the umpire to give him a out. The lines are very important when you are bowling. The angles are really important when you are batting.
Projected score still accumulating 184. If any means that going to be the highest score in the tournament.
That's played very nicely. Trying to seek a single, but and
I can say Sharif Sidhu playing some sensible cricket here rather than going for destruction cricket, especially when we saw the last two matches. Sidhu done great job. After that mini collapse that cost the team heavily. So that Sidhu is playing little sensibly here. So at the moment it is absolutely rewardable and paying some dividend for a PMPL team. Need to play some. Try to construct a partnership rather than going for some destruction.
yes, Dilip. That's driven straight, taking a quick single.
And they are doing some nice cricket. They are doing some good cricket here. They are doing some good rotation of strike also.
Yes, Dilip. This is something which is lacking in the earlier matches from the power strikers. Understanding the importance of rotating a strike, giving the important man, the man in form, the strike is very crucial. Try to cut away, too close.
But too far in terms of getting a boundary.
Yes, Dilip. After change in the guard from the bowler, we can see the changes in the stance from the Sidhu as well. has taken a leg stump guard so that he can get that room to cut or pull.
So he is very smart with the lens, especially there is no deep mid wicket. I mean, you need to be very cautious with his lens, otherwise chances of going for is very slightly.
Just like that. Just now you're talking about there is no deep mid wicket. Sidhu sees the ball in his arc and he puts it away in the boundary. Good intent this is from Sidhu as well.
Some good strike from Sidhu. We saw that there is a vacant line in deep mid wicket. I mean, there is always some risky there without no deep mid wicket, especially the man in form, Sidhu.
So he finishes the power play with a boundary. After 6 overs, power strikers are 55 for the loss of 1 wicket and they are running away very nicely in this innings.
Sidhu done so fast, so good for PMPL team. Earlier also he is so good at the team, and not only he's going for destruction, he is doing some construction also with the other end. The new bowler, Akash Pahwa.
So end of the power play and the field restrictions are off and the captain has the liberty to keep the fielders in the deep.
5 fielders there, one deep point, one deep mid wicket, one long on and one long off.
Deep extra cover in place, Dilip.
5 fielders.
That was shot and it's flicked away into the vacant land. That will run away to the boundary.
Some good batting from Srinivas Reddy. Saw there is a deep square leg.
He saw the ball in his arc and just flicks it into the vacant land.
I mean,
Good placement this is from Srinivas Reddy.
I mean, sure, if we consider the things, if we consider the things when we keep on rotating the strike, definitely bowler going to frustrate. So definitely he will feel little chaos in terms of bowling good lengths. Definitely he will going to do some mistakes. In the end, batsman can perish.
So
With
first
those
ball
type of
from
deliveries.
Akash. It was on the pads and flicked away for a boundary.
So there is no deep point, and fielder comes into deep backward square leg.
That's cut away. And they run a quick run.
And Srinivas Reddy playing with the fielder minds. When there is no deep backward leg, he scored there. When there is no deep point, he tried to cut away for that region. Srinivas Reddy just playing some mind games with the fielders here. That's what all cricket about.
Yes, Dilip, if you can see the captaincy, it has been a reactive captaincy from the bowling side. That's cut away. In the gap, the fielder has a long chase. He might cut it off. No, he doesn't.
The only way of getting ball back is throwing a ball. That's good batting from Sidhu. Good for.
All the protection for the bowler is in the leg side.
And Sheriff, that is always risky option, Sheriff. I can say, especially Sidhu such in a great form. There is no deep point means that going to be surely some risky option for the skipper. But interestingly, still there is no deep point fielder.
Yes, Dilip. Even the angle of the bowler, bowling around the wicket, giving the batsman some angle to cut, and he is doing it really well. This is much better length.
I mean, we need to understand that when Sidhu scored some boundaries, next ball he is not trying to not hit same boundary. He is taking some singles, so that absolutely pressure on bowler. So he's doing some good. He's playing some good cricket here.
Getting regular boundaries. Does power strikers. Tries to cut it with the open arms,
He saw
but misses it.
he saw there is no deep third man, so that's why he wanted to guide that region. So might be fielder is. I mean, skipper is hearing of Aishi Sharif. That's why he wanted to dictate to go there between that region.
Yes, Dilip. Both these batsmen are very strong in the offside. They are good cutters of the ball. It was on the pads again. Umpire says no.
Use appeal from the bowler. I mean, trying to get that wicket, especially when you are bowling that guard, absolutely not dividend, not reapable also, unless until you are so accurate with the line and lens. It's 7 overs done, 66 for one. Sidhu doing some great job here. 30 from 19. Srinivas Reddy to 6 from 6. So Akash Pawar done with the first over, gave 10 runs. That some good over for five power strikers team.
So earlier at ball we are discussing about the chance of LBW. So Dilip, when the bowler is bowling around the stumps, there are very likely chances. There are very rare chances that the batsman, umpire will convince that's ball gonna be pitching inside the line.
And especially you are so accurate with your line and length, especially that length, that guard, so absolutely not reapable in terms of getting that pads. But surely there will be a chance. Bowler need to be very cautious in terms of that length. The new bowler, Alok here, the spinner, toss up, just a nudge, small nudge, and got a single there and gave strike to Sidhu, the man in form.
Okay. Hello,
I mean,
Fabri. Looks like a leg spinner.
I mean,
For the first time, we are seeing a leg slipper in the leg spinner in this tournament.
if you observed the last match, the all caps got fallen into leg sleep and spinners itself. So PMPL need to be very cautious in terms of dealing the spinners. So they are very smart in last match.
Yes, Dilip. This is a very important stage in this game, the middle overs. The power play has been dominated by power strikers.
Use appeal from the bowler and keeper to umpire says no. Bowler leave it with himself. Sidhu wanted to try to sweep into that to deep backward area, but it not done well.
But there is a field in the deep.
Into the gaps, chance of chance of two, little fumble in the field, but comfortably two taken.
If you see the earlier shot played by Sidhu, trying to sweep the ball, but the reward for such shot will only be a single because there's a fielder in the deep. But the risk of losing the wicket is not to be taken very lightly.
Spot on, Sheriff. Especially if there is a deep backward square leg fielder and try to still to cover the sweep that shot ball means that not too nice option. Especially the man in form.
We have seen the earlier match, the way that Sidhu has been dismissed, trying to play a sweep at the BCC. Looks like the sweep is his go-through shot, Sidhu, to score some good runs.
We need to appreciate Reddy here, Sharif, because he's not taking any balls, not keeping any unnecessary pressure on either Sidhu or on team. He's just rotating this right, and he's giving strike as much as possible to Sidhu so that he can loft the shots or he can float his bat whenever it needed.
Yes, Dilip. We have seen some good partnership being built by the openers, and now Reddy is doing a good thing, building another.
That's a nice shot into deep backward square area between the fielders. Chances of two. And there is a little fumble in the field. Luckily, two runs done.
Yes,
Eight 8 overs done. It's 73 for one. Sharif, and still 12 overs to go. What's your projected score, Sharif? And especially Sidhu is in great touch, and skip and the wonder experienced skipper is there to come, and Sagun is there to come, and Karim is there to come. So a lot of good. I mean, there is a deep batting lineup, and there is a good batting intent from the team. So what's your projected score, Sharif? Especially in the context of the game at the moment.
Dilip, they have a long batting lineup, I understand. But these two batsmen, if these two batsmen gonna stay another 3 or 4 overs, they might be aiming that projected score, which is 183.
At the moment, it's still achievable, but 150 would be nice score here. New bowler Prasanna G here. Confident appeal from the keeper, but umpire says no.
So a left arm off spinner. This bowling lineup has some variety, some good options for the captain. One in the form of and one a left arm off spinner.
Into the pads, umpire says no.
The keeper is appealing for a ball.
But umpire says it's hits pads. So keeper little reluctant to take umpire's
The,
voice. Yes, Sharif.
Dilip, this is the advantage of a left arm spinner. If he turns the ball, the batsman will be in two minds whether this ball gonna turn or not. This is the ball that has not turned, which gone straight off the arm. Luckily for Reddy, that ball was not on the stumps.
And when you are bowling a spinner to Sidhu, you need to be very nice, very cautious with your line and length, especially when you are too slow. Means surely you're going to punish it deep backward square leg.
No wonder Sidhu will step down the track and left it.
That's a nice shot, but only single there.
The left arm spinner tossing up will always tempt a batsman to go down the track. My sense says one of these batsmen will go hard to such kind of deliveries.
It seems to be there is a four in long leg. I can reckon that, Sheriff. There is a long leg. No fielder there. No fine leg even.
The captain is very close to the bowler, giving inputs.
That's a nice delivery. Reddy asking for a wide, but umpire says no. It's a nice delivery.
It's really important, Dilip. There's a frequent communication between the bowler.
That's what we are talking about, Sharif. One has, I mean, surely there is chances of boundary. Surely one going to come up hard, even though it's a single. But we can see their intent.
Yes, Dilip. These batsmen will not be locked in the crease. They will come down the track. When they see the opportunity for a boundary, they will take it.
Last ball in ninth over. Ninth over. That's a nice shot from Sidhu in the, but only single there. 9 overs done. It's 78 for one. Still 11 overs to go.
So keeper doing a good thing here. He's cutting down the angles. He's the man behind the stumps. Yeah, he knows exactly where the angles are, where the gaps are, and setting the field accordingly.
Alok comes with second over, back into attack as well.
It is not easy also, Dilip, to bowl in the early morning sessions, especially when there is a dew throughout the field.
And also it's a daunting task for the. That's a huge appeal from the bowler. Umpire says no, it going down leg side. It seems to it's still risky shot, Sharif, because there is deep forward square leg fielder. Still, Sidhu trying to sweep. That means still he need to consider reconcile that. Otherwise, it's going to cost him heavily. I mean, he's playing so far so good. Tossing up. That's what we are talking about. There is no fielder on the leg of long leg and no fielder in fine leg. Chances of going for is very much on the cards.
That was shot. The batsman has ample time to rack back into the back foot and put it in the gap. That's a good wrist work. This is from Sidhu. Getting that gap. Also, Dilip, we were talking about the Jew being a factor early in in the matches. The captain has a huge task in his hand to dry up that ball before being given to the bowler, because it is important for the bowlers to grip the ball so that they can get a turn.
And it's a daunting task even for fielders also to get the ball in hands to get good catches. So it's a very daunting task for the fielding in the first session. It's a nice delivery from Alok.
Good
It's
touch to win for power strikers. Choosing to bat first, they are doing an exceptional job.
and Sheriff, there is no deep extra cover fielder. Surely there is a shot the due there. I can sense that, and Sidhu is aiming for that. I can say, and
And
there is no deep point even.
another ball tossed up around that off stump. I guess he will go.
Oh, that's the delivery through the gates. Try to cut it into deep backward square leg, but in the end he perishes. Wonderful cameo comes to an end from Sidhu.
Dragged its shot, and it was on the stumps. Sidhu misses, but Alok doesn't. End of a excellent innings. This is from Sidhu. He has been a man for his team, scoring continuously and being consistent.
And Sharif, whether we observed or not, earlier he tossed up the ball. Now he dragged into the wickets. So that's what where in earlier matches also there is lot of chaos in the PMPL field. Again they got rid of those balls. So they need to, in upcoming batsmen, gentle reminder for PMPL. You need to be very cautious, especially when you people are when the bowler is trying to drag into the wickets or pads. Otherwise, it's going to cost heavily. Yes, Sharif.
This is what the good bowlers do, Dilip. They'll play in the minds of the batsmen. They'll not get very predictable. They are not such kind of deliveries who gonna bowl the same delivery one after another, one after another. They will experiment with line and lengths, and they got the dividend here. So after losing their wicket, power strikers are 82 for the loss of two and a small drinks break.
Earlier before two balls. Last ball in 10th over. Half of the innings done. It's 82 for 2. Interesting phase coming up. Hang on, viewers. I mean, there is a long discussion, I can say, or even debate going on about the dew, especially in the morning session. And fielders are even complaining that about the dew. But it's an inevitable factor, though. It's all about natural.
So early drinks break in this innings. After the losing that wicket, the umpire senses it's time for drinks, and there will be a change in the ends of bowling.
And also, Sharif, earlier we used to talk about the utilization of resources in an optimal way. This was so good so far so good from the skipper Rajesh. Earlier, there is a lot of chaos in their PMPL middle batting order, but they got good optimization in terms of shuffling the batting order. Still, Rajesh is yet to come. Praveen, the fierce batsman, into the crease now.
It's all about match situations, Dilip. After being choose to bat first, power strikers did really good job. Both the openers did a great job, and they are in a good position now to send a very aggressive batsman like Praveen in the middle.
Interesting field setup. The new left arm ball. I mean, the left arm bowler continues. That's a nice, the good shot from Reddy. There is a no chance to for fielder. Fielder goes for four. Some good batting intent from Reddy.
Juicy half volley on the off stump, and Reddy drives it really hard. The fielder tries to cut it. He has no chance whatsoever. Good start this is after the drinks break. Continuing from where he has left, does Reddy.
I mean, that's what we are saying about Sharif. When you are being a left arm spinner, you need definitely there is a need to be a deep point. I mean, even there is no deep extra cover, no deep point. Only there is a deep extra, only deep cover. That's a nice shot, but no runs there. Try to guide through the third point, third man.
Yes, Dilip.
Reddy showing some intent here. He is not holding anymore.
The other side of the pitch has something for the bowlers, and batsman has enjoyed some batting. Interesting to see how this side of the pitch behaves.
Reddy goes down the hard, but in the end only single.
The protection in the deep are all in front of the stumps. No protection behind the stumps. The bowler can't be very predictable. He can't be bowling short. Praveen is very good in pulling the ball.
Interestingly, there is a gully. Through the gates. Praveen has to go. No answers for Praveen. Another miserable innings comes to an end.
Another one bites the dust. That was on the leg stump, and it was done really well to knock off the leg stump of the Praveen. He's been new to the crease, and he has to perish to such a delivery to face off at the beginning of his innings construction. Has to depart. Walking back to the dugout is Praveen.
I mean, this is the pace of the game where PMPL need to be very cautious. In earlier matches also, they are very good at in opening things, but they collapse like anything, like never before. So they need to be very cautious. And the new batsman Sagun comes to the crease. He's a man of shots.
Testing times, this is for power strikers. They have been losing the wickets in the middle order regularly. Will their fortunes change in this match? Let's see.
Wide delivery given by the umpire. Sagun not holding anymore. He's such a batsman where he wanted to go from the ball one and what would go. Sagun. Into the pads, going leg side.
Yes, Dilip. The first two deliveries, one was fuller and one was into the pads. This bowler Prasanna is doing a good thing, making it unpredictable for the batsman to judge the lines and lengths. Higher chances of getting the wickets. Tries to heave it again and into the pads. No run there. So after 11 overs, power strikers are 88 for the loss of 3 wickets. And most importantly, the experienced man Reddy is in crease for the power strikers. This man has to hold that end so that the other end, the batsman will score some quick runs.
Interestingly, there is a fielder in deep mid wicket or mid wicket fielding moving on. Still, there is no deep point. The new bowler Alok comes to into with his third over. Tossing up, cut into through point. Chase is the only duty for the fielder. Two runs comfortably taken.
Just now we are discussing about there is no B point. If you see the viewing angle from the keeper, the man at the short covers and the man at the deep extra cover, both are in place, leaving behind a vacant land in the deep point region.
I reckon bowler going to be drag here, Sharif.
Just like that, Dilip. Just like that. You are spot on with your guesses. Even Reddy has thought that it would be pitched up. Fortunately, it was a drag run.
Again tossed up into the stands. Reddy, no chance for the fielder. Goes for a four. That's a nice strike from Reddy here.
One ball tossing up, one ball dragging in. Other balls again tossed up. Reddy is ready for that ball.
Seems to be Reddy found the trick again, Sharif.
Yes, Dilip. Yes, Dilip.
So when he tried to drag up, he's holding on. When he trying to toss up, he wanted to punish those balls.
Can't be too predictable to these batsmen. These modern generation batsmen have everything in their minds.
So see again there is a drag. No, again tossed up into the gap. There is no deep extra cover. Gone for a four. Reddy are in a great hurry to get good total here.
Inside out, stepping down the track. The captain at the short covers is mere spectator there. The ball is running like a tracer bullet to the boundary.
Some good intent from Srinivas Reddy where he is getting dividend for his team. That's nice cutaway. Sagun says no. And there's a misfield. Chance of run out. No. Little fumble in the field. I mean, there is a heavy dew on the field. So skipper carrying a handkerchief or we can say towel for rubbing off.
Yes, Dilip. He has a job in his hands. He might not be bowling, but he has a continuous job of drying that delivery before it was given to the bowler.
That's a nice shot from Sagun. Nice defended shot.
So end of the over. After 12 overs, power strikers are rising away very nicely, scoring 99 runs for the loss of 3 wickets.
Srinivas Reddy is doing some good job here.
What do you think, Dilip? I think the Power Strikers has come up with some calculations. They have a target in mind. Might be this is the last match of these league matches. They have a run rate equation in place as well. They have only won one match in this tournament, and this match they has to win by a big margin. The captain Rajesh might have had a good target in his mind, and he been instructing the batsmen to play hard, go for big hitting.
This was the great captains too, Sharif. Especially Rajesh Order earlier used to be open the slot, but he understand the team situation where team is a little fumbling or getting lot of chaos in the middle order. So he wanted to take that opportunity to bat in the middle so that our top order can bat freely, and also he can take that in the air should be taken that comfortably taken from the fielder. That's nice catch. Reddy has to perishes. Reddy shown some intent here, but in the end he has to perishes. He has to some wonderful innings, and little cameo comes to an end.
Just now we are talking about building the regular partnerships. Power strikers in order to up the ante in this last 8 overs. Perish is an important man at an important stage. Sagun is still not gone off the mark as well. And in comes another man in touch who has been in good touch in this tournament so far. Does Karim. The new batsman Karim is in strike now.
Prasanna doing some regular strike, giving some regular strikes for his team, and doing some great job for his team, and attacking at important crucial matches and striking as well as. So I can say they are in not bother. I mean, I can say PMPL need to be very sensible in terms of construct the innings, especially still the skipper is yet to come. So that Karim need to understand the situation, not to go for a lot of risky shots. Need to be rotate the strike.
Yes, Dilip. Yes, Dilip. Prasanna does a really good job for his captain. Bowling is in his third over, given away only 10 runs, and struck with couple of wickets. Important blows for power strikers. It's always a risky and reward option. This is Dilip. You see the field there. The deep extra cover was not in place, but unfortunately, Reddy was not middle it in the middle.
I mean, exactly spot on, Sheriff, with your terms and things. That's into the gap. There is no deep extra cover, but there is a deep production in long on, long off. Especially, Sheriff, what you said is
100 for power strikers in quick time. Still 6 wickets to go. 8 overs left. Match in hand now.
that's
That's
good shot from Shagun. He saw there is no extra cover. That's what I'm even about to say. Actually, that is an open invitation for the batsman, Sharif. Actually, he understand the situation. Okay, there is no deep extra cover. Surely he saw Reddy is coming up. So if any fumble means, surely there is a chance of catch. In the end, Reddy perishes earlier. So Sagun saw there is no he done no mistake. So he got the reward of that. So some risky option from the bowler, especially bowling those type of deliveries when there is no deep extra cover.
good shot to open his account. Sagun. This will boost him lot of confidence.
That's a nice delivery from Prasanna.
He has got couple of mighty blows in the earlier matches. Unfortunately, he couldn't quite make it a big score in the earlier match. Sagun has a very good chance now to make an impact.
That's a nice shot. Those type of deliveries always risky option, especially there is no fine leg.
Yes, Dilip, that was shot. Leg side is and Sagun does a good meet of that bat to get himself a boundary. One boundary and the other.
It's a good over, even though wicket done.
The last wicket, the wicket lost is been compensated with a couple of boundaries in this over by Sagun. Good, good. Good batting this is for Power Strikers. After 13 overs, Power Strikers are 108 for the loss of 4 wickets.
Interestingly, Divya back into attack. Still projected score showing 160, 150 above. So these are some, power strikers need to capitalize that momentum. Karim facing his first delivery.
A off spinner into the attack.
Karim should be like this only, Sharif, because one end Sagun going little hard and showing some aggression. So you need to give strike as much as possible to Sagun. And communication is need of the hour. Earlier we saw a lot of runouts in this team.
Yes, Dilip. Yes, Dilip. Constructing the partnerships will boost the morale of the team, especially in the middle when the bowlers are bowling very tandem and good lane and lengths.
That's going down the leg. Umpires no. Umpire says. What is the role of Sagun here, Sharif? What you can say? Whether he need to take some calculated risk or you wanted to show some aggression?
Balls like this, he'll definitely gonna go hard, especially the backward legs. Good stop running. This is from Sagun as well.
Even though there is yes and no, but in the end comfortably taken, no damage done.
If the intent will be the same, Dilip. All the batsmen of these power strikers, right from the ball one, they came with a good intent of aggression.
That's a nice stroke from Sagun as well. Chances of 4. Fielder on a wrong chase here. Seems to be only they settle with couple of runs. And Sagun with so good with his so far so good with his batting technique and batting skills.
Good running intent. This is from the both the batsmen. Both the batsmen are fresh into the crease, and they are running the twos very easily.
That's what's all communication about, Sharif. When we have healthy communication and robust communication between the batsmen, surely it's going to be get some extra 20 to 30 runs in the end. It's going to enhance even a bowler's morale also in terms of defending the target.
That that was edged.
Divya tried to drag it, but only comfortable single.
The field setting is also very interesting here, Dilip. They don't have a man at a fine leg. They have all the protection in the offside, leaving behind the vacant places.
Use appeal from the bowler and umpire says going down the leg. It's 14 overs done. It's 1-1-4 for 4. Interesting 6 over coming up. Hang on, guys. Sagun, intention is very clear, Sharif. Sagun, the skipper might be say Sagun like this. Sagun, you are so good with his batting. Just go with your unit. So that's why he's going so more aggression from the word go.
It's his natural game, Dilip. The instructions are very clear from the dugout as well. So far, the execution has been exemplary from power strikers. So there's a good chance to finish this innings in high, so that they have a huge runs on the target before coming to the field while bowling. Also, Dilip, in this middle overs, you see this bowling of Lions. They have a off spinner, right arm off spinner, a left arm off spinner, and they have a leg spinner as well. So this is the kind of a variety we haven't seen in this tournament so far.
Into the gap, try to cut into the gap, but no chance. Nice stop. No single there.
So enough is enough of spin. I think from Lions, they are going again for hard hitting,
I
fast
mean,
bowling.
in 20 hours game, Sharif, even though we are getting wickets, we need to be slightly economical as well. If you're getting enough runs, Even though if we are getting enough wickets, we are not economical, means that not going to be too good for the team, especially in a shorter format. So even though the bowler Prasanna got wickets, but he's not too economical. That's why there are that why PMPL run rate is nice.
So Sagin is showing some aggressive intent. Wants to get that strike back.
Into the gap, seem chance of two. Some good running between the wickets from the both PMPL batsmen.
That's a good, powerful push in the gap by Karim. He rocked back into the back foot and shows the open face of the bat in the gap. Good thing this is. They are rotating the strike, getting that odd boundary in the overs.
And he saw there is no fielder in the points, so that's why he wanted to guide that region. That's some nice shot from Karim. He saw there is no deep extra cover. In the end, he got the dividend from the.
Both the fielders long off and the deep extra cover are mere spectators. That ball bisected both the fielders and within no time. And Karim, when the ball is in his arc, he backs a very powerful punch, just like that.
I mean, we need to ask PMPL team what are the things which we are, which they are talking in dressing room in terms of pushing the energy and giving the motivation, especially when you lost the three matches from initial four. This kind of energy and that's a good shot. There is a long off fielder and only comfortable single taken. We need to encourage.
Also, Dilip, if you see all these innings, not not the singles or choose being rotated. They occasionally gets a boundary here or there. They're not all the bad balls. There are some good balls being put away to the boundaries as well. Just like that. But this time it was not quite cleared it the boundary.
Sagun has thought, oh, it going to it goes for four, but in the end,
So end of 15 overs. The power shakers are 1, 2, 3 for 4. Interesting number that is Dilip. 1, 2, 3 for
yeah,
4.
even interesting match also. Sagun is going some hard. Even Karim is showing some intent here. He's not only restricted to okay, okay, Karim, you are the here only to take singles. But he is not only taking singles but also punishing bad balls and taking two and sometimes even three also when it needed the most, and also some good robust running between the wickets also. So it's going to be interesting context.
Both these batsmen complementing each other, running between the wickets and getting odd boundaries at regular intervals. So far, so good. Some sensible partnership building. This is from Power Strikers. So we are into the last phase of this innings. The last 5 overs coming up. Power Striker are in good position to put a great total. Sagun tries to cut it in the gap.
Divya back into attack here. 3 for 19 for 0. No wickets taken and little economical, especially in the context of the game.
So right arm off spinner into the attack. He cuts again. That ball is rising away to the boundary. Fielder does really way to cut it off.
I mean, it's still interesting field, Sharif. There's a point and gully.
And a third man, Dilip.
I mean, still there is no deep point,
Wait,
especially with the spinner.
that's,
Into the gap.
that's cut away for a single. The Divi can't be very predictable here. He can't be pitching up deliveries, especially when there is no extra cover, deep extra cover.
Still point, gully, and third man are on their places.
Just like that, Dilip. Just now we are talking about he can't be predictable there. That ball raced away to the boundary like a tracer bullet again.
And that a good shot from Sagun. We keep on talking about the fielders. Still, they are not considered our votes. Might be if we give chance of coach, means surely we're going to be a good coaches. Jokes just for
Jokes
fun.
apart, Dilip. Jokes apart.
Uh,
See, it's all about communication between the captain and the bowler, Dilip. The captain has to be instructing the bowler not to bowl such deliveries, especially when there is no protection in the deep.
Especially, exactly, Sharif. You are absolutely spot on. When you are dragging up means you expect there needs there's the,
That's gone in the gap. Fielder does really good there.
some good stuff from the fielder.
The intent is very clear. This is from power strikers. They have the wickets in hand. Like they have the experienced batsmen still to come in the form of captain, and they are going full Monty here. They've seen the spinner in the attack, and they are going hard at him. He has been economical so far. That's Divi,
Into the pads.
and is given. Umpire declares him as out. That was full, angling into the stumps. Karim misses, but Divi strikes of his last ball of his quota of 4 overs. Good wicket this is for Lions at an important stage of the innings.
Divya bowled some good spell and took last ball wicket in his spell. Good spell comes to an end, and even good innings comes to an end from Sharif Karimullah Sheikh.
Just now you have seen. So in comes the experienced man VS Rao. So Lions have struck when it is needed the most. Just now we have seen some Karim and Sagun are playing some attacking shots, and they got the man. Can the Lions pull back some scoring here? They have 4 overs now to left. And can they restrict the power strikers under 180 or 170?
Yeah, surely Sharif on 170, 180 are surely on the cards, especially if Sagun still stays in, because we don't know what Rajesh is yet to come. Still skipper in the hut. So still, still interesting batting lining up. So interesting 4 overs coming up.
So Angad back into the attack. He has bowled only 1 over in the power play, and he's back to finish off in the end. So interesting field settings. And one long on, one long off, deep mid wicket, extra cover. That was very full. Sagun missed it altogether. There's a point in the deep extra cover. There's a point in the deep point as well.
Interestingly, short fine leg, Sharif. This man Neeraj, short fine leg.
Yes, Dilip.
Surely it astonishing me with the field settings from the skipper.
The protection is very deep, all in front of the wicket. None of them protecting the boundaries behind the wicket. Any cuts, any pulls are boundaries.
So still there is no deep square. That's a nice shot from Sagun.
There's a fielder there. Cut it off for single. You have seen VS Rao practicing some strikes in the non-striker's hand. Can he middle a couple and get some momentum in this innings at the end of the innings, taking his god very seriously? So the Lions captain has some headaches to deal with. They still have 5 wickets in their hand, power strikers. They have some hitting to come again. Let's see how this over be bowled by Angad.
There is no deep point, only deep back point. Some good strike from VSR. That good shot from VSR.
First ball, that was short, that was wide. He cuts into the back foot and cuts it over the fielder. That's good intent. This is from VS Rao. Just now we are talking about he's been practicing some strikes in the non-striker's end, and he gets one in the striker's end as well.
Especially it's also need up the over. There is no need to have singles like that, especially when you have only 3 overs left in your tank. Think tank is absolutely clear. Go from the word go.
The roles and responsibilities are clear here from power strikers. That was full toss on the leg side ish. Slight hesitation in the field.
I mean, VSR need to be little cautious. You need to wear some helmet, otherwise we don't know what it. We need to be cautious.
Yes, Dilip, especially when you're facing your fast bowlers, especially when you're batting in the depth of the innings, when you are hawking at every ball.
Angad is little fumbling with his line and lengths because of dew.
That ball hasn't bounced as much he has expected. That's VS Rao.
The ball has that some pace here. Interesting two balls coming up in 17th over.
If you observe it, Dilip, the captain himself standing at the short cover region to have some inputs towards the bowlers to get that fielding positions right on top. That was hit into the vacant mid-wicket region. There's a fielder there. Will only be a single.
So, okay, VS Rao intent is clear. If whatever you're going to hit me, surely I'm going to hit you. Even though if you find anything, I'm going to hit you. That's only my slogan today. That's what he is following also. And so it's getting dividend even for the PMPL team. Last ball coming up in 17th over.
That's a full toss. And it gets into the gap.
I mean, there is no deep square.
Yes, Dilip. The fielding was good. But the placement of this batsman is exemplary to get that boundary.
17 overs done. It's 141 for 5. Both the batsmen are in a great hurry to get good competitive drill here.
So change in roles here. Dilip being a commentator, he has shifted himself to a cameraman, Dilip.
Sometimes we need to be like
Shuffling the resources, Dilip.
in an optimized way, I can say. Sometimes we don't know what's going to happen in the future, and we need to be ready for the every movement, every role, and every responsibility as well. So,
So it's cameraman Dilip along with the commentator Sharif.
and I'm commenting as well, Sherry. Still, so don't be only try to push in that only cameraman role. Jokes apart.
So we're back into the action again. So Akash back into the attack.
Little miscommunication in the field. Chances of run out would have been a run out if throws rise right.
They get it too. Just now we are talking about wearing a helmet, especially when you're batting in the death overs against the fast bowlers. You can't be. He's showing up some spirit here. That's VS Rao.
Sharif, I'm still not understanding what's going there. I'm yet to see what's happened there.
That ball was there to hit, but VS Rao might have got the edge here, and the ball has bounced onto his head.
Especially, absolutely not recommendable, Sharif. If you are not recommendable when you are got injury, playing still with good spirit, even though it's fine means, we need to be more cautious with regarding to our health also.
So Captain Rajesh having a word with his teammate VS Rao, and they have decided that he's gonna continue with how he has started.
That's what you are doing, Sharif.
So we are back into the live action again. So power strikers are rising away very nicely. scoring 143 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Change in guards now. He's taking a leg step guard. That's hit very hard. Fielder getting a chase and fumbles in the deep. But they will settle for a single. Good start to the over. The captain has changing some fields here.
I mean, umpire saying free hit.
So the deep point comes in.
So there is a lot of vacant land in no deep extra cover. No, that's a good shot from Sagun.
They will gonna settle for 1 run here. These log overs, don't think they're gonna run much. They will be aiming at scoring boundaries at regular intervals. So Vesrao back into the strike. Tries to heave it again. Misses it altogether. Batsman doing a good thing. Bowler doing a good thing here. Bowling to his fields. He has a deep mid wicket in place. He has a cow corner in place. He has a long on in place. And if that ball gets the good bat, that will clear the boundary. Otherwise, that will be caught in the deep.
Into the pads. Umpire says no, and a good running between the batsmen.
Good sharp running. This is both these batsmen complemented each other, running away, running quick runs. Bowler does a really good thing here. After scoring after being considered couple of runs early in the innings.
Interesting 2 balls coming up in 18th over.
That's gone into the boundary. Fielder is mere spectator there. Sagun has found some touch in the earlier match, and he is continuing the same form in this match as well. That ball was there, and it's gone, going and gone as well.
What a strike it was from Sagun. Earlier, his role is like that only. But unfortunately, it not came off in earlier matches. But it came when it needed, when team needs the most. That was his role for. He's such an aggressor from the word go, and his team is getting dividend from him. So nice, wonderful shot from him.
Gets this boundary in this over as well. That's hit hard again. That ball was in the air for a long time, but he clears the boundary again. This man is playing with the fields and hitting the ball really hard. The fielders are left spectators both at the mid wicket and long on, showing great intent. This is from Sagun. He is racing away now. He gets off to 39 runs of just 23 balls.
It's 18 hours done. It's 159 for 5. Interesting 2 hours coming up. My job done with cameraman.
So back into the
Combat.
commentator's role. Does Dilip? This is Dilip along with Sharif
Don't-
in the commentary box along with cameraman Shahrukh.
Don't
That's
a-
2 upcoming. That's sloppy from the keeper. And sloppy from the bowler as well. Tries to run a by.
We can name it as choppy ball because choppy everywhere, right?
Yes, that's a sloppy ball.
Some good partnership here. 30 off from 14.
This partnership is growing on really nice for power strikers. At a very brisk rate. 30 runs of 14 deliveries. Bulk of the runs being scored by Sagun. He is the man power striker wants to be at the end, and he is doing it.
I mean, they need to score at least 20 runs from these 11 deliveries. That's the target which should be in their mind, so that when it is a very much par above score, in the end they can defend with their margins, especially in a defending game.
Still the field remains same. Protection. That was full toss. Fielder there. He grabs it really nicely.
Some good batting from Sagun. 40 of 20, just 24 deliveries with a good blows, with a good strikes. Itself articulates what a man for his team. And it came the when it team the most.
So tries to slog it again. Misses it. So interesting to see how much of this runs and how much of balls being faced by Sagun in this last couple of overs. That's a fuller delivery. Misses again.
Ami Sharma is a little sensible in terms of uh, bowling good deliveries.
Power strikers desperately need the man in form in strike now. It is important for them. He scores bulk of the runs. That's edged. Just now we are talking about there's no third man or deep fine leg. The fielder has a long chase, does some good work there with his legs, showing some football skills, scoring and saving couple of runs. So last ball of this over coming up. It has been a good over. This is from Amit Sharma. Only gets 5 runs of this over. Beg your pardon, 4.
Earlier he was so expensive, but he done so well in this over.
That's driven straight back to the bowler. He feels himself. No run there. So end of the over. After 19 overs, power strikers are in a good position, scoring 163 runs for the loss of 5 wickets. Seems like VS Rao
Retiring hurt.
gonna retire here.
The experience comes into 19th over. It's a retired out. Gentle reminder, guys. So last over coming up, the man, Rajesh, the skipper for PMPL team. Earlier he used to open the bat, but today he came down the order.
Tries to finish the match. This is the leap. So 6 balls quota here.
The man Angad here. Interestingly, short fine leg. No deep backward square. No deep point. Only deep backward point.
So the captain doing the right thing here, keeping his field placement very clear. So the bowler Angad into the strike. Sakun tries to cut it.
Fumble between the batsmen. Yes and no. No harm done. No run there.
So dot ball to start. Angad.
Last 5 balls to come.
That's hit hard. Very hard. Fielder tries to get it under it. And he spills it over the boundary. Intention to see how it did. And that's given as a 6 runs.
That's what a shot from Sagun. That's a good shot from Sagun. Try to hit the extra cover region and he got the dividend. But he just 4 shy away from his half century here. Still 4 balls to go.
That's a wide delivery. The long off fielder just feels like he's interested. The ball was in their hands, but he spills it over the boundary.
Sagun is playing some sensible cricket here, and also fielders have no option left, especially when Sagun on the grease means.
That's cut away. Cut away very strongly into the deep point region.
50!
So that shot will get himself a 50. Sagun. We all know how this man is gonna pay. and he's come up with his 50 at an important crucial match.
And gentle reminder, guys, it's a first 50 for the entire tournament for PMPL team. And what a time it was from Sagun's bat. He is not hold anymore. He scored 50 runs for 5 fours and 3 sixes with strike rate of 185. 180 on the cards, guys. Very much. 3 balls to go.
So in comes the tough situation. The batsman has his hand is up. That's Sagun.
What's your favorite shot from Sagun innings, Sharif?
That's lofted over the long extra cover, Dilip.
Myself, that's deep mid wicket.
Take one. Take one, Dilip. That was a full toss.
What you done?
But only be a single. That was a full toss, all right. But couldn't quite
Timing
connect
it.
it. Connect it well enough.
Even we can feel Sagun heat here. Last 2 balls to go. Skipper facing his first delivery. That's a nice shot from Sagun, but only comfortable single.
So last ball of this innings coming up. Sagun on strike. That was hit hard. They're gonna run two. Rajesh is very quick. So as Sagun. They gets two. So it's end of the innings and it's been an excellent knock from Sagun. He's been remained knocked out of this innings, scoring 53 runs of just 29 balls. And this has been a good batting display from power strikers. This is the first time they have played out their 20 overs quota, scoring a huge target of 178 runs. Just now we are talking about the score being very competitive when it is around 170 and 180. Interesting to see how this match gonna turn out.
What a batting display it was from PMPL. Especially they struggled a lot in earlier matches to chase those two small totals, but never. But this good intent from PMPL, they show the some good aggression from the word go. Especially we need to appreciate the man, the Sagun, and we need to appreciate even top order as well. They show the great intent from the word go, and especially we need to appreciate even Reddy, so and even Karim. They show they are not take any extra unnecessary balls to put pressure themselves on the team. In the end, some good competitive, some good total on the cards. Hang on, guys. We'll back in a few minutes.
With the chase.
Interesting chase on the openers Angad and Divye. The new bowler Vasu Vikram starting with the attack. A gentle reminder, guys. Power Striker scored 178 runs in 20 overs, and Lions need to chase 179 in 10 with 10 wickets in 20 overs. Interesting chase on, and it's a high-scoring match. First ball, that's a nice delivery into the field. Reddy Kateb, what a catch it was! Good bowling from Vasu Vikram. First ball, first wicket. What a match it was! And the batsman has to walk. He has in great disbelief, thinking might be like this. Oh, how I am doing? What is such a ridiculous shot it was? Agande has to depart here by facing first delivery. Some such a good bowling from Vasu Vikram. The new batsman Syed Ali comes to the crease. Also bowling some good lengths here, not giving any type of room to get the runs. Syed Ali, the big man, into the crease here. Here we go. Chance of catch, but there is a deep production, and Syed Ali has some intent here. He is going from the word go.
Welcome back, all the viewers. So this is good start from Power Strikers, striking away first delivery. The Ultra Lions under pressure. They have a good total on board. They have a huge total on cards to chase this. We've seen some good intent from the opening batsman. When he tries to do it, he is perished.
Little miscommunication between the batsmen, yes and no. And Syed Ali saying, ball is here only, why you are coming? But no harm done for Lions team. Some good fielding effort from PMPL team. An interesting game on, chase on, hang on guys.
Yes, Dilip, this is a power play. And only two fielders are allowed outside the circle. One as a deep third man, one at deep extra cover.
So some good bowling display from Vasu Vikram. 2 balls to go in first over. That's a tough full toss, juicy delivery. That's good fielding effort from PMPL team. Only 2 runs there.
Can't be too straight on this kind of wickets here, Dilip. Any ball bowling on the pads, if it is put in the gap in these power play restrictions, That will run away for a boundary.
Lions need to understand the urge here. They need to score important 180 runs at the required run rate of 9. So they need to show some intent here. That's into the field. Wonderful bowling display from Vasu Vikram. Only 3 runs given. First over done. It's 3 for 1. Karim, the new bowler, into the attack. He's a man of mystery balls, slower balls. He has good wicket record in this type of tournament matches. In first match he took 6 wickets, and in earlier match also he took 4 wickets. I reckon, if I'm not wrong, correct me.
This ground has been very good for him, Dilip. This is the exact ground where he has taken his six for in the first match against NCL Bulls. And he has a job in hand now. There is no pressure of runs for them in this match. He can bowl his lengths and lines very freely now without any pressure of runs.
Interesting to see how Syed Ali going to play Karim. So there is a point fielder, no deep third man. That's good delivery from Karim. He's aiming onto the pad sheriff, I can say. I mean, when you are aiming on the fans, you need a fielder in deep third man. Otherwise, there is a risk option. There is the likely chance of going for 4 in leg side.
Yes, Dilip. But this is the power play. They can only have couple of fielders outside the circle, and they have two as well.
Into the point, the skipper. Some good deliveries from Karim.
Yes, Dilip. He has been very good with his line and lengths. But that one mystery ball he gonna bowl in this over. That either get him a wicket or get him a concede him a boundary. That's the delivery I'm waiting for.
Spot on. Surely there's a wicket in first 2 overs. I can sense that.
That's the
That's the
delivery.
delivery where we are talking about. Slower delivery, a chase on, but ball beats the fielder and went for a 4.
Yes, Dilip. That's the experimental delivery that he's gonna bowl in this over. Unfortunately for him, that experiment misfired. So Syed Ali looks like a good, confident, strong man here. He can bow some strong punches.
Use appeal from the bowler. Umpire says no edge there.
This is the second time in this over that Karim bowled that teasing line, teasing line and a length to drive that field the batsman. Both the times batsman misses.
Use up into the pads. Use appeal from the bowler. Umpire says no.
That ball might be sliding down the leg side, Dilip. And after the end of the second over,
It's 7 for 1.
Ultra Lions scored 7 runs and lost 2 wicket. Good over this is from Karimullah. Only a boundary in that over. So Vasu Vikram continuing his spell from the end.
He done so good in his first over.
So the field remains same. Deep third man in place, deep extra cover in place. Vasu Vikram.
That's good shot into the field. Gone for a 4.
That was a length delivery, all right. As we were saying earlier, this DA backs a strong punch over the mid fielder. Gets himself a boundary.
Some good. I mean, Lions need to show some intent here. they are showing some.
So Karim has a word with the bowler Vasu.
That's into the gap. Went for a 4. Save your legs, man.
Consecutive boundaries. This is from the A. The intent is clear. No way holding back, says the batsman. They
I
want
mean, that's what about high scoring matches, Sharif. If you hold on anything, means that not that going to be have unnecessary pressure on them. So they need to be very smart in terms of making the deals, especially in the power play itself.
so change in the field now. Long off goes back.
That's a full toss. Chase is on, but only 2 taken. Chance of run out, but comfortably 2 taken. Vasu Vikram need to be very cautious with, especially they are in an attacking mode. They need to be with his line and lengths and need to bowl according to field rather than going for full toss or trying to be archers.
So change in the bat for the Ultra Lions.
Surely the president was Vikram here.
Definitely the nip. He has missed his line and length in this over. First delivery it was juicy half volley. It was lofted over the midfielder. Second one on the leg side. He would away for a boundary. And the same delivery is being bowled a full toss on the leg stump. Fortunately for him, it was not run away to the boundary. And fielder does a long chase to cut it off. Already 10 runs of this over.
Batsman changed the bat here.
And Ultra Lions are coping up with the required run rate in this power plays.
Change on the bat and skipper had a word with Vasu Vikram. That's into the stands. Silo of the fans. And Vasu Vikram has no answers how to deal with the situation.
That was shot. The batsman rocked back into the back foot, sees the line and length very clearly, and pulls it over the mid wicket boundary. Good batting display. This is good counter-attacking. This is from the way. The only way they're gonna win this match is play some attacking shots like that, especially the top order.
And the pressure is on absolute on Vasu Vikram. Gave 14 runs in his first interesting 2 deliveries coming up. Divya on attacking mode here. 8 of 18. 18 of 8. Into the pads, use appeal. Umpire says no. I mean, they need to be very accurate, Sharif.
Yes, Dilip. Yes, Dilip. It was on the pads again.
Anything short means Divya going to be deposited into the stands.
Good to see Divi playing all set of shots in this over.
Into the pads, use appeal, confident appeal from the fielding team. Umpire saying once again no.
Good comeback. This is from Vasu Vikram.
Especially
After being put away for 16 runs of this over, he came back really strong. So end of the over after 3 overs, Ultra Lions are 23 runs for the loss of 1 wicket.
uh, they are in the game. PM Lions are on the chase, especially with that over, and Karim back into attack.
Yes, Dilip. Yes, Dilip. We have a chase in hand now. If you see the other over, Dilip, one was over the mid off, one was in the deep mid wicket, one shot was
Slightly choppy in the field. Interesting field, Sheriff. No, Sheriff. There is no deep third man, no deep fine leg, and when he's long on fielder,
they have a long on in place, they have a deep point in place.
and one long on, one long off. Interestingly, he saw Divya coming up. Into the gap, gone for a 4. Divya playing just with fielding games, mind games. That's good shot from Divya.
It was in his arc again, and he throws his bat at it. Especially in this power play where the fielder's restrictions are on, any kind of gaps will be a boundary.
Rajesh has a lot of to do in terms of shuffling the resources, in terms of fielding efforts.
So they have another protection in the leg side now. That's pulled away and is caught. Saying a bye to the batsman. You had is enough. You had enough of your time. And he climbs a clean catch. Does Reddy.
Still, batsman has a two walk, and he's walking now. That was good captaincy from skipper. He saw that Divya is coming up, so he applied the fielder there and got the dividend from that. There is there is vote going on between the batting team. The batsman is reluctant to go. Umpires have a hold with them. There is a drama going on.
Might be the dugout is waiting for a live telecast in the YouTube so that they can decide is that a clean catch or not. जूम के थे ना क्या वो आउट है ना
Some drama going on. Still some replay going on.
Hmm.
Batting unit climbing that. Some there is.
The batsman is well within the crease of the boundary.
And Divya has to go. And some good batting effort comes to an end. Divya has to walk back. Such a little cameo. The new batsman Wasim comes to the crease. A man of experience, a man of intent, a man of strike rate.
Good catch under pressure. This is from Reddy. He is inches. He's just at inside the boundary, and he claims a good clean catch. Good
And
bowling and good field placement. This is from Captain Rajesh.
especially spot on with his line and length. He saw the Divya is coming up and try to be applied a fielder there, and in the end, it's comfortable catch. No mistakes done from Reddy.
So the new batsman Wasim on strike.
Half of the over yet to done. Some sensible cricket. Chance of run out. But a nice throw from skipper. This is going to happen, Sharif, always. చూస్తున్నాను వేరే నేను సారీ that's a wide delivery given by the umpire. Tried to be more smart with the offside line, trying to flirt with with his delivery.
Said Ali has been seeing he's been watching from the non-strikers end so far, but now he has a job in his hand now.
That's a nice shot to the point, but no run there. Last ball coming up in fourth over. So far, so good from Karim. Took an important wicket.
No experimental delivery so far in this over.
Seems to be
Interesting
this
to
one.
see.
Absolutely spot on.
Yes, they live. Reading the bowler's mind, thus commentators.
We should start some astrology, Sharif, so that we can get good dividend from that.
So end of the over are 4 overs. Ultra Lions are 31 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
A good, decent over from Karim. And there is a lot of think tank in PMPL team. Some good, decent all-rounders. Sidhu, Karim, and Reddy. So there are some good all-rounders in terms of bowling and batting.
Yes, Dilip. There are enough processes in this power strikers team, both in terms of spin and fast bowling. This man Sidhu, he can bowl both. You ask him bowl a good left arm fast bowling, he'll do it. You want a left arm off spinner, he will bowl it. Into the attack now.
Into the point. That's a good fielding from skipper.
Good length to start.
I'm leading from the front in terms of dictating the field. Such a great fielder.
Yes, Dilip. We need to see how Said Ali plays on from here.
I mean, Sidhu need to be very cautious with his line and length, especially there is no deep mid wicket. I mean, he need to be very accurate with his length. Anything short means Syed Ali going to deposit into that area. That's a wide delivery. Sidhu aiming onto the stumps, especially with the length. Would you recommend Sharif?
Dilip, if you are bowling from that angle, bowling to a right hander, we have to get that curve of the ball in. It has to pitch it in the line so that batsman, so the umpire has his fingers up in the air for a LBW. Otherwise, the LBW equation is out of the equation.
Spot on here. Into the pads. That's what we are talking about. Huge appeal from the bowler, and it was going leg stump. Umpire says.
Umpires has to be 200% clear that it must have pitched in the line. Only then they're going to be convinced to give that ball out. Especially when you are bowling from over the wicket.
Wasim, the new batsman. It's an interesting match. Context coming up. That's a nice delivery from Sidhu.
Not giving any chance to drive or pull it, Dilip. He is bowling in that short of a good length area where the batsman can't go back, neither they can drive the delivery. Such a good thing to start. Whenever the captain gives him the ball, he looks in the touch. He doesn't want a couple of deliveries to warm up to get his rhythm right.
Into the pads once again. Chance of run out, but there is a protection in the point.
Continuously, just from the word go, if you give him the ball and ask him to bowl, he's spot on, and he'll gonna bowl that good length delivery.
Especially, I mean, if we reckon that means if anything, anything means surely if you miss the stumps, surely it's going to hit the stumps. I mean, if you miss the pads, means surely it's going to hit the stumps. That's what Sidhu aiming for. I mean, in the end, it's going to be at the moment it's reaping dividend, not giving any type of extras or freebies. That's into the pads once again, but protection there, no run.
Bowling to his field does Sidhu. So even if you see some international cricket, bowlers like Muhammad Siraj, Muhammad Shami requires couple of deliveries or maybe three or a over to get that what you call the rhythm they are looking for. So that's like a starting kind of a trouble. But this man Sidhu, he's not such kind of a bowler. He's ready from the first ball itself. Little sloppy in the field.
It's a given as a bias. Would have been stopped there, but in the end, no one to blame here apart from the delivery.
Yes, Dilip. So a good over comes to an end, but fortunately, by has been considered after 5 overs. The Ultra Lions are rising away nicely. 38 runs for the loss of 2 wickets.
In- Interesting power play over coming up. Hang on, guys. The new bowler ready. We are talking about when we and earlier we were talking about batting. He's a batting all rounder. At the moment he is bowling. He's a bowling all rounder. So
Yep.
he's a man of all rounder things. He's a nice fielder too. In terms of fielding, he's a fielding all rounder too.
He took a great catch, Dilip, earlier in this over.
Into the gap, gone for a four. Slightly full. Change in fielding.
So this is going to be the end of the power play, the last over before the end of the power play. So the batsman tries to get that couple of boundaries under the belt so that they'll not fall short of the required run rate, and they get the boundary in the first ball of the match.
Change in the field. Long on comes into mid off. Oh,
No chance there whatsoever. That's a good shot. Earlier was no fielder there, but this time there's a fielder there. Still he couldn't quite cut it off. That was hit with a tremendous power. Both the fielders has no chance whatsoever. Good aggressive intent this is. Getting couple of boundaries early in this over. Always build that pressure on the bowler.
the real pressure on the Reddy here.
That was shot again. There's a fielder in the long off. Only be a single.
This is some good batting from Lions team. Putting pressure on first initial ball so that he going to do some mistakes in upcoming deliveries. That's what they are aiming for. Syed Ali.
That's
Try to
cut
cut.
away towards the point. Slides messiness in the field. Luckily, there is no damage done.
And even no run there.
So Syed Ali has to understand the fact that he can't be eating up the deliveries like this in this power plays. Has to score some runs. That's put away in the gap again.
Chance of run out. Confident appeal. Umpire says no.
Good clear communication this time from both the batsmen.
Yes, Sharif, spot on with your views. Syed Ali taking some extra balls in order to get some intent, but in the end, it's going to be have some unnecessary pressure on them, especially when you are chasing required run rate is about to 10. So you need to be very cautious in terms of dealing the deliveries. Syed Ali need to be more calculative rather than having more balls under his belt. Should be more runs.
Spot on the lip. So the last ball of this power play coming up. That's hit hard, really hard. Long off fielder has no chance whatsoever. So starts off with the boundary and ends with the boundary is Syed Ali.
6 overs done. It's 48 for 2. Sorry, 52 for 2.
So power play has been a mix of both the leap. Our
Exactly.
strikers get couple of wickets, and Ultra Lions are showing some great intent, and they have crossed a 50-run mark in this power play, which is very good. They are in the chase. If this man Wasim gets the strike at the early in this innings in the over, he might get some boundaries as well. So Sidhu continuing his spell. That's driven in the gap. Reddy he cuts it off for a single.
But only single there. I mean, even Syed Ali doing some sensible job here because even though he's taking deliveries, but he's giving singles to man in form Wasim so that he can up the ante against bowlers. At the moment, it is reaping reward for them. A long way to go still.
Yes, Dilip. If this partnership continues like this, one batsman rotating the strike, another batsman gets the regular boundaries, this partnership will go a long way. Sensible this is from Wasim as well. Respecting the good deliveries, taking singles. Both the batsmen are very good at communication between the wickets, taking good runs. So this match is equally poised now after that 50. After that 50 by the Ultra Lions in the power play. What do you think, Dilip? Who has the edge in this power play?
At the moment, even PMPL has that extra edge because the Ultra Lions lost that important 2 opener wickets. So surely they have an extra edge, but still long way to go. If Wasim stays till the end, that if another 5 to 6 overs, match is still equally chance.
That's driven to the long on. Will be a dot ball. Yes, Dilip, you were spot on with that. I reckon the scoreboard pressure is not is the something that ultra lions are looking at, because they're chasing a huge target of 179 runs. That was shot, cut away. There's a protection there in the deep. Only be a single.
Some good batting display from Ultra Lions. If they need to win the game, means they need the win momentum to keep going.
Both these batsmen respecting the good deliveries, taking the singles, punishing anything short or wide. Just like that. Catch me if you can. In the stands, not in the ground, says the Wasim.
Washim took that aggressor role and he's doing the ball one from the word go and doing the damage for the PMPL team. He's absolutely spot on with his shots. Not and he's respecting the good deliveries and depositing the balls.
Yes, Dilip. Earlier we're talking about he's been respecting the good deliveries. But if the ball is in his arc, he's not gonna hold back himself in the crease. He's someone who likes to attack, take the opposition into the attack, and gets half of the dozen of runs. So this has been a good counter attacking. This is from Wasim. He is rising away with 200 plus strike rate. Concerns for the power trackers bowlings for the captain. Changes in the fields. Deep mid wicket goes back. Long on is in place. And that's a good delivery for a single.
Wasim in such attacking mode, so they need.
So after end of the over, after 7 overs, the Ultra Lions are rising away very nicely in this chase. 62 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. Also, Dilip, if you see these Ultra Lions, they're scoring a boundary every over. So earlier they don't have the boundaries in the overs, but after that, after recognizing the fact they are choosing a huge target, they have attacked. They gave attack to the opposition, to the Vasu Vikram. They have scored 16 runs of that over, and Reddy also they have scored a boundary at the first ball and the last ball. Also this over they have scored a six of this over, so they are well in hand, Dilip.
I mean, we need to. If you reckon the things, Washim strike rate is 22. Washim strike rate is 220. So itself articulates the damage damage going on. So it's all about how you going to rid of the Wasim. Otherwise, the match is slipping away from them. Still a long way to I can sense, but Washim is doing some great job here.
Yes, Dilip. So the no bowler Sandeep back into the attack. Keeper up the stumps. That was a shot. There's a fielder in the long off region. Will only be a single.
Might be the only option left with Washim is go, only go, not taking singles like that. So he at the moment it's getting some dividend from that, and he also for his team even.
Yes, Dilip. A good striking like this will ease lot of pressure in the dressing room, and also the batsman coming after this. That's good ball, and it's placed in the gap for a single.
Good fielding from Ram. Singles won't hurt much PMPL Sheriff. So even though six ball singles means that don't going to much damage for them, and they have some good aim for in their minds by winning good amount of total.
That was a fuller delivery. That's edged and some kind of sloppiness in the field, and they'll run a one single.
But only single there.
Dilip, if you see a innings like this, a 20 ball 35, 30 ball 44 will bring that required run rate under control. So the next batsman coming up will not be thinking much ahead. They're gonna think about rotating the strikes. Just like that. That was really hard. Fielder has a long chase, but couldn't quite clear clearly stops it.
The,
Good
pres-
good start is from Said Ali.
the pressure on Sandeep and PMPL team, they are scoring some regular boundaries here. I mean, they need to be very cautious in terms of making the things. Otherwise, I mean, they're going to do some great damage here.
Said Ali understanding the requirement here, putting up the loose deliveries, putting that's cut away straight to the fielder. Defender back to the fielder. Doing a good thing here with the ultra line, scoring, getting a boundary every over. They are still in the hunt, giving a tight punch to the bowlers. That was fuller delivery. Couldn't quite time it well enough for a single. So
8 overs done, 70 for 2. Karim back into with his third over. Still Wasim doing some great damage here. 24 from 12 with 200 strike rate. And Syed Ali just joining the party by hitting that boundary.
yes, Dilip. Ultra Lions are doing a good thing here. They're keeping the required run rate under control. That was shot on the stamps.
I mean, that was absolutely not a great ball, great delivery because especially there is no deep wicket. Anything short means they're going to punish that ball.
And,
So bowling that type of deliveries, there need to be some deep mid wicket.
and a good couple of runs there in the between the wickets. The captain Rajesh going for his attacking options.
That's a good delivery.
The field is spread wide and on the fences now. Understanding these batsmen are hitting it very hard. That was shot again, and it's been nudged away to the mid wicket region for a single. Also, power strikers have their protection deep in the deep mid wicket, long on, long off, deep extra cover, and the third man. And no single saving positions here. Juicy half volley around the off stump to tempt the bowler, batsman.
But it's a wide delivery given by the umpire.
Yes, Dilip. That was shot into his pad. And that ball was timed really well. They're not gonna take couple here. Only single there. That was shot again. Protection there. Only be a single.
Some good rotation of strike from Ultra Lions. They are respecting good balls and punishing bad balls. And another instance for that. This is
That was hit hard in the gap. And that experimental delivery goes for the boundary again. This is the third example of such kind of delivery being dealt with the boundary.
and they are ticking the boundaries every over. And they are on the chase. The equator 100 still under control. Interesting chase coming up. 11 overs to go.
And that boundary brings up the 50 runs partnership between these two. Losing couple of wickets early in this innings, Ultra Lions are under pressure, and that pressure was eased by a couple of big blows by Wasim. And they are back in the hunt. We are up against a good chase here.
The new bowler
Ravi.
is the man of a fast bowler. I mean, he bowled very fast and with a good pace.
Good, nice run up and strong arms. We'll see how he gonna bowl in these situations. Bowling around the wicket. Good driving length. Fortunately for him, it was a wide delivery. I beg your pardon. The bowler named Nani. That's cut away. Straight to the fielder.
That's a nice delivery from Nani with a great pace. He's bowling some good pace here.
Same ball, same shot,
Same
same fielder,
fielder,
same
same
result.
and same commentators. Jokes apart.
Yes, Dilip, yes, Dilip. We can see this Wasim and Syed Ali having a chat between the wickets. Knowing the fact that Wasim gonna do bulk of the runs, Syed Ali has to rotate some strike, give him the strike that he's wanted. Syed Ali looks like a very expensive man. Just
That's
like
into the pads.
just
But
like that. He wants the strike all right. And this is a good start. This is Nani from the Nani. Bowling it nicely. Good delivery. That ball missed the stumps altogether. That's inches close. They're trying to run a by here. That keeper has a shy. Direct hits it. Umpire says it was safely. Batsman was safe in the crease.
and it's a by run, unnecessary throw from Sagun. He he thought there is a wicket, but in the end it's a bye. I mean, PMPL need to be very extra cautious with these type of extras, especially they are under the pressure at the moment.
Sagun did a great thing here. He hit both ends of the stumps. One at the strikers, one at the non-strikers. Unfortunately, batsmen were in the crease. That's driven. A good long on for a single.
That's a good fielding. That's good effort from Reddy. Nice stop.
Syed Ali looks like a very experienced man, soaking lots of pressure from the other end, rotating the strike and giving the strike to the.
Interesting delivery coming up in 10th over.
That's a slower full toss, deceived the batsman in the air, and that's a dot ball to finish the over. So after 10 overs, the Ultra Lions are in the hunt here for 84 runs for the loss of 2 wickets, and that will be a drinks break.
The chase is on after drinks break. The bowler Sandeep and Syed Ali in the strike. Interesting phase coming up. There is a misfield, chance of out.
First ball of the first ball after the drinks break, and it was an opportunity in the form of a catch. That's gone begging. That's cut away. Fielder does a hand on it. Only a single there.
So almost the take out there, but in the end, shy away from the wicket. Could have been done that, but in the end, no wicket there.
Dilip, my sense says this match will go all the way down the wire. Just like the first match we have played here against the NCL Bulls. This match gonna go all the way to the last over. That's hit hard. But fielder takes an excellent catch there. He's very close to the boundary. And he takes it. Batsman has to walk back. So often we have seen the drinks breaks doing the trick. And the trick has worked for power strikers. And Wasim has to go back.
And yeah, some extraordinary knock comes to an end. What a wicket it was. What a timely wicket was for the PMPL. Much needed wicket, especially there in Fambule. Sort of almost in great pressure. And in the end, Syed has to, Washim has to perish and has to walk back.
Much needed wicket for power strikers.
North side. There is a fielder.
Much needed wicket. This is for power strikers. That wicket.
The new batsman Ankit Sethi into the crease. It's a good crucial wicket for PMPL team, and they are in the game now. And it's all about its interesting phase even. They how going to be deal this. Washim strike the ball from the word go, but it's all about how they're going to deal with the chase. Still a long way to go off of the overs and even off of the runs even. The think tank is absolutely visible here.
We have seen we have seen this in this innings break, Dilip. This side of the pitch has some rough passage. It has some cracks opened up, and bowling in this death overs, that ball will gonna stop in the pitch for a little second, making the timing uncomfortable for the batsman. The good fielding effort there.
Uh, Rajesh leading from the front with his fielding. So nice, so good. Interestingly, no boundary scored by ultra lines in this over. Some good bowling effort from Sandeep. Still two deliveries to go, and we are talking about that. And there is a deep fielder, and only single taken. Still, Syed is there. He took lot of balls. He has a lot of pressure, and he has the great job on his hands to do.
Soaking the pressure from the other end is Syed Ali. So last ball, that was wide, and batsman is happy to leave the ball alone. So end of a excellent over, very fruitful one for the power strikers. After 11 overs, Ultra Lions are 87 runs for the loss of 3 wickets.
After Washim wicket, the dressing room was a little backward. Ultra Lion seems to be because he's such an aggressor from the ball one. And still there need to be lot of communication between the Syed and Ankit. Allowed to go, and one has to take that floater role. Otherwise, it's going to be daunting task for this chase.
Yes, Dilip. Required run rate is just about the 10 runs per over. And Nani has bowled excellent over first over. Now he is back. Not gonna be easy for the Ultra Lions to chase this from now on here. That's a full chance.
Chop in the field, but in the end it went for 4.
That ball was hit really hard, straight to the fielder. But it's a boundary. So
That's a good.
this has been the hallmark of the innings from Syed Ali. Whenever the team needs a boundary, he gets it. Whenever the team wants him to rotate the strike and give the other batsman the strike, he will give it. He strikes again, in the gap again, boundary again. He is the man showing up his experience at this stage.
2 in 2. I mean, showing some nice aggression here after departs of Wasim, and they are on the game now. Still required run rate is about 9.7. Still it's under control, and wickets column is still lot to go.
Yes, Dilip. This man is a team man. When you know he can hit the ball hard, still he takes and runs such kind of runs to get himself the strike. He's a team man altogether. It's just the temptation of the batsman which makes him powerful. If the batsman is capable of clearing the boundary, yet he is started in the strike. Ball
He-
him through the gates. No clue whatsoever does the batsman. Said Ali has to depart. Nani bowling an excellent spell here. Earlier he has been economical. Now he has ticked that wicket taking column as well.
Nani, the man. What a ball! What a delivery it was! It was unplayable. It was on the arc, straight on the money, and Syed has to walk back to Pelion. Such a wonderful cameo comes to an end, and Ultra Lions are in a deep spot of bother here. They need a batsman who can float from ball one. Still a lot to go. PMPL on the edge here. They are on the driver's seat here.
Both the uniform batsmen, both the settled batsmen back into the pavilion here for Ultra Lions after the drinks break. And these drinks breaks are doing magic for the bowling team again.
And other teams need to find that which drink they have in the drinks break
In
so that
comes the
they'll.
other match, Abu. He has vastly experience with 138 matches with an average of 20 runs every match. And Ultra Lions definitely need such kind of innings here in this match.
And power strikers are breathing freely at the moment after departs of Wasid and Syed.
You
Both
never
the new batsmen though,
you never know, Dilip, which batsman gonna come hard at them.
but it's not that much easy, Sharif. When the opposition are bowling some good lines, I mean, it's a daunting task to go from the word go. I mean, I cannot say it's impossible, but it need lot of team effort.
So there's a southpaw in the crease now.
Okay, which is going to create lot of chaos in the fielding team.
Wow. Well.
Lot of shuffle going on.
We have seen in the Instagram reels batsman taking a left-handed guard and waiting for the asking the umpire the guard, and suddenly he turns out to be a right-hander.
That's Instagram.
Is it that case here though?
That's a social media though. That's not reality. It's reality here.
Some kind of Shivnaran Chandrapal we are seeing here.
Mm.
Let me remind you guys, Shivnaran Chandrapal is known for his unorthodox batting style. It hugely respected all over the world. That's edged, safely landed, just short of the fielder.
And Nani bowling some good spell here and bowling some good lengths according to field restrictions. So spot on and need to appreciate him.
The first ball to the batsman, and you can't ask anything better. That was a driven length, and it has deceived the batsman to the driving length. That's bowled the same level again.
Some good fielding from Karim. Spot on with their fieldings.
Yes, Dilip. After 12 overs, Ultra Lions are in a good stage for 97 runs for the loss of 4 wickets.
Surely PMPL on extra driver seat, Sheriff, because they got the two extra wickets, so that they are on the driver seat. It's PMPL match to lose, I can say.
Long, long, long way to go, Dilip. Any kind of a cameo.
Going to
20 balls, 35 runs. 15 balls, 25 runs. Gonna impact this match very, very well. The required run rate is still in reach of the Ultra Lions. You never know how the depth of this batting is there.
Srinivas Reddy back into attack with his second over. In his first over, he was very expensive, gave 14 runs. He need to come back.
Inside out, in the gap, will only be a single.
Good fielding from Nani.
You're seeing some good cricketing shot being played in this game, both from power strikers and from Ultra Lions. You've seen some shots clearing the boundary, some shots being caught at the long boundaries in both the teams.
It's all about fielding effort, Sheriff. If wouldn't have been that much great effort, a PMPL or surely I would have been under pressure
Yes, Dilip. Yes, Dilip.
because the trope catches from Sidhu and Srinivas Reddy turn the games into their favors. That's a good single. I mean, ultra lines need to understand there who is rotator, who is floater. If both are rotating strike means that not going to get dividend for them, and that not going to be work out for them. And they need to understand who is the floater, who is the rotator. I'm thinking Southpaw need to be floater here because of his extra edge.
So change in the field here. There is a short third man and there is a wideish third man as well. That's hit hard.
No chance of catch, but only single there.
Well shot of the fielder for a single. The only thing that gonna disturb the rhythm of the bowler is the left hand right hand equation in this game tournament. In this game, Dilip.
So far, so good from Srinivas Reddy. Gave just 3 runs in his first 3 balls.
Watch out! Watch out! The next delivery, Dilip.
That's a nice delivery. He has Dhoni number even. That Southpaw.
Which one?
So, so that he going to be a finisher for his team. Will he?
Let's see. This ball gonna tell.
Hang on.
So it's been good here. Rotating the strike.
It's a nice comeback from Reddy after that very expensive over. Last ball coming up, and a lot of shuffle going on between right hand, left handed. Fielders are like just walking in the park in the early morning. Have a lot of jogging here.
The ball on the pads again. Will only be a single.
That's a good feeling from Vasu. 13 overs done. It's 1 not 2 for 4. Interesting 7 overs coming up.
So Ultra Lions reach their 100 runs in this over. So last 7 overs, 77 runs to get. And interestingly, Ultra Lions have 6 more wickets to go. Will they go hard in this over?
The required rate just nudged to 11, and Nani with with it back is to third over. Spot on with his Rajesh fielding skills. He is so good at his in terms of fielding.
So the intent has been very clear here from Ultra Lions. They can't be holding themselves back now. Just like that, inside out. But the ball has some spin on it to get to the fielder. Only base single. Lots of shuffling in the field on the ground here.
Abu wanted to float the innings, but in the end, nothing coming from the bat.
So Nani has been very good in this match. That was hit in the gap. Fielded us really well.
Good effort from Ram.
He has to shuffle back to the previous position, does Ram.
Surely, Sharif, this type of fielding efforts enhances the bowler's confidence in order to get some more wickets. It's all about how the fielding unit going to be. If your fielding does works, means it's going to enhance the things.
Bowling it very tight. Not bowling into the batsman's arcs. They're trying to get it second run there.
Fielding was
Good direct hit from the fielder.
throw was a little slow, but in the end, comfortably 2 runs taken. Abu were trying to loft it, but in the end, Nani was bowling some good lengths.
Regular changes in the field by the captain Rajesh here. He wants to keep the right fielder at the right place. Bowler is not happy with these fielding efforts, fielding positions,
Photo.
asking him to go it a little wider as well. That's a full charge. The fielder cutting it off. And they are going for a 2.
Chance of run out, but comfortable to take it.
The throw was not strong enough, Dinip.
Just, just for normal.
Meanwhile, it's been driven to the long off fielder for a single. We have seen some urgency in the field between the running between the wickets by the batsman. So, end of the over after 14 overs. Ultra Lions are 110 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. And interesting last 6 overs coming up. Chase is on. So here we go, back to the live action. In the meanwhile, we are not missing out any of the live action. Changes in the fields. Fielders in the deep are on the offside. That's a haircut delivery. Batsman tries to guide it to the third man. Misses it altogether. So, commentator Dilip practicing his cameraman skills with my mobile. Meanwhile, Sharif continuing with his good work.
Sometimes need to be so that we can fit
That's a
another rules.
edge. Will fall safely in the no man's land. Captain Rajesh has a backup fielder there. Will only be a couple of runs. So wide vacant area in the leg side. All the protection in the offside. Batsman tries to get that boundary in the leg side. Bowling it very tight, does ready, as he always. Fielder has to change now for a left-hander. The keeper up the stumps for ready. That's up in the air. Keeper tries to get under it, and he misread the height of the delivery. Opportunity gone begging. There are four fielders around that ball. Keeper has a shout for a catch. He misread that delivery. So Abu survives, being a left-hander. So Reddy has been bowling it very good here. That was put in the gap, just to the left of the fielder, and the fielder has no chance to cut it off. Good intent this is from Ultra Lions. After 15 overs, they are running away with this match very nicely. 119 runs for the loss of 4 wickets. So usually in this kind of situations where the batsman is not losing their wickets, they are staying in the crease, getting some boundaries like this. It will be the bowling team which will be under pressure. What do you say, Dilip?
Yeah, spot on, Sheriff. Interesting 5 overs coming up. Still required run rate is nudging about to 12. It's a PMPL match to lose. So the batsmen yet to take their floater roles. Still at the moment, still game on the cards for PMPL team. It's about how they're going to deal with the chase. They're going to wrap up in few minutes, or they're going to enhance the things.
So a couple of runs every delivery from now onwards required from Ultra Lions. Required run rate 12. And both the batsmen have settled up in the crease.
There is a lot of vacant land, no deep mid wicket, no deep
That's a full delivery
umpire says going leg
going
side.
down leg side.
I mean, we need to appreciate the bowler skills, Sharif, because even though there is no deep wicket, itself articulates how much bowlers are confident about bowling according to the lengths.
Yes, Dilip. Left hand, right hand combinations, the changes in the fields, so many things running in the batsman's mind here. Captain Rajesh has been very good with his changes in the fields. He gets all the protection on the offside, leaving behind the leg side, which is batsman's arc. That's hit. Still, the batsman finds that gap.
Save you legs, man. Save you legs. That's some good batting from Ankit Sethi.
Six fielders on the offside protecting the boundaries. Still, batsman get that gap. Shows up a man with a peculiar skills. This Ankit Sethi. So power strikers has to be very cautious here. This game is running away very nicely. Has to be very confident here while bowling the lines and lengths. Bowler coming around the stumps. That was edged. And Praveen does well to cut it off for a single.
If you observe that there is a lot of vacant land, I mean, we need to spot on and appreciate bowler skills because he's bowling according to his lens. Anything short means they're going to punish in even deep mid wicket, but they're not considering that. So,
Also, Dilip, these changes between these left and right hand combinations is tearing the bowler's energy. Bowlers are shuffling from this position to that position, losing unnecessary energy. That was a haircut delivery, and keeper fails to grasp it, and that's gone down as a bias.
whether viewers we are observing or not, the runnings are coming, the boxes are ticking, and already 10 runs done. Well, required run rate is 12. Interesting two balls to go.
Ultra Lions gonna take the runs which way they come. They will come in the way of wides, buys, or even extras. They don't mind. Only thing that bothers them is that required run rate, which is well under control now. They already got the 12 runs required of this over. Still two deliveries to go. Any boundary in these two balls is gonna be a plus for them. That's hit hard. Straight back to the long off fielder for a single.
That's a good shot from Abu. Last ball coming up in 16th over. Crowd on their toes and crowd out their voice for every single. Dressing room are cheering up. Both teams are on the hunt. Both teams are on the toes.
You can see some tense faces in the power strikers dugout. We'll see one wicket. All the energy will be up. Fielder does really well, but sloppiness will only be a single. So end of the over after 16 overs. Power Ultra Lions are 131 for the loss of 4 wickets, and
48 required from 24 deliveries. Required run rate is just about 12. So it's all about PMPL match to do lose. Sidhu back into the attack with his third over. Interesting phase. Don't go anywhere, guys. Surely will feed you a great drama, great entertainment for you for in the Sunday context. We are promising you.
Sidhu has 2 overs left in his quota. He'll be bowling his 17th and 19th over. Really good from Rajesh, keeping his experienced bowler to bowl his 19th.
Bowling think tank is still widely open. Lot of bowlers yet to complete full quota. So there are a lot of permutations and combination where Rajesh can dice for himself and for his team. So not too much pressure on terms of completing the quota. Interesting balls coming. Interesting deliveries coming up.
So Ankit on strike. That's lofted. Inside out over the covers. The fielder in the deep extra cover cut it off for a single. Good sharp throw that is.
Ankit wants second run, but Abu says no.
So Dilip, any a good over from here. A 5 runs, 6 runs over from one of the 4 overs will bring lots of pressure to the batsman. Maybe this over, if 12 or 13 or even 15 required of the last over, batsman gonna go very hard at them. So
Exactly.
this might be this over or the other. They have to go. They have to bowl a good over. That's hit very hard. Fielder does a quick chase to that, and that wayward throw gets them the another run they are looking for.
Well, PMPL need to avoid this type of throws, especially required run rate is under 12, because such a Sidhu is bowling so good so far. Uh,
They require couple of runs every delivery. Good couple of dot balls here to build that pressure. Will boost the morale of the team. The fielders in the leg side are not if boundary saving positions. That's edged, and Praveen drops his sitter. That was edged straight into the hands and out.
could it have been a southpaw wicket? Praveen dropped a sitter. Surely should have been, but in the end, it's a cricket.
Opportunities going begging, runs leaking, extras being considered, not getting enough wickets, partnerships building, pressure loading, thriller on courts.
Everything happening in this game is pure drama, pure
Seti
context.
strikes hard. Fielder tries to get it. Falls short of the fielder. Luckily for them, not considered a boundary.
Rajesh is very smart with his fielding. He knows there is not going to be a catch here. That's why he wanted to stop him. In the end, he done so well.
That's a body behind the ball.
So couple of runs for his team.
3 runs, Dilip.
Yes, spot on. Pardon.
Good contest going on here. Commentators on their toes. Wide delivery. Tries to seek a single. Throw at the non-striker's hand.
Lot of covers going on in the PMPL team. Throws, buys, extra runs.
Sidhu seems not happy with that, conceding a single. Already extra delivery in the form of wides, and they have run a by as well. Gets the two they are looking for in that over. Couple of dot balls, 1 wicket away. Power strikers. A good catch in the deep, or a great delivery like this. Gonna get that wicket. Good backing up here from Sidhu. Don't want to give another run in the form of buys.
Eight runs conceded from first five. If it was four, means they're going to on the chase on.
A dot ball here would be a dust in the gold, dust in the diamond. Diamond in the rest?
Gold dust.
Okay, I will give pardon, guys. So last ball coming up. That's hit hard. Fielder in the deep. Takes it.
And
That's what we are talking about. 1 wicket, one good delivery, one good catch will turn the fortunes in the favor of power strikers.
what a timely wicket it was from PMPL. Especially it's a southpaw. A lot of shuffle going on in the fielding unit. Lot of jogging going there, and the lot of covers in the last 2 overs, fours, buys, misfields, and everything going on, and they got the little breath here. Still 3 overs to go. Required run rate is about 13.33. Interesting chase still on.
They still have 5 wickets in hand, Dilip. They're gonna go very hard at the bowling.
But with the required run rate 13.3, the driver's seat on PMPL here.
What one boundary here or there, one misfield here or there, gonna cost them very much here.
That's
Fielder has to be very accurate with their throwing and all. Has to be very uh, responsive to the balls.
That's what a great cricketer Michael Holding used to say about this. You cannot be absolutely master on every session of the game, every over of the game. You can be master one game, you can be down, you can up the 1 over, you can down the over. It's what all cricket about. End of the day, it's all about managing the phases. That's what we need about at the moment.
So it's all about who is gonna hold those nerves. 3 overs to bowl. One by Vasu, one by Sidhu, and
And there are a lot of options and a lot of permutation combinations even in terms of Nani, in terms of Sandeep, Reddy, and lot of bowlers there.
saving the boundaries. Bowling couple of dot balls early in the overs.
At the moment, Vasu Vikram only aim is to consider single. Any single won't hurt much PMPL. It's all about boundaries.
Back offside field. That's opened the face of the bat. The skipper there safely fielded for a single.
That's
The
a good,
fielding positions are very good here.
the good fielding effort from Rajesh, showing some great skills and leading the front for his team. And it's another southpaw. Gentle reminder, guys. It's another southpaw. Still jogging going on because of the morning match might be.
Headaches are still on here. You can see the smile in the face of the Praveen as well, the fielder who's been juggling here and there, and also Ram who has been jogging here from the long off to long off to long on to long off.
Deep point goes back in Rajesh. Still there is no deep mid wicket.
तीन ओवर है. That's shot. That's put in the gap. Long chase for the fielder. That's a really good job to restrict for a single.
I mean, Vasu Vikram need to be very cautious, Sharif, because any type of short deliveries that going to be punished into deep mid wicket, and there is no deep mid wicket fielder even, and even the chance of scoring runs are high on that area.
Change in the field again for the right hander. All the field on the boundary or on the offside. Packed offside field. Getting the boundaries in this offside field is really tough. Vasu Vikram can't be like Sedish. Yes. Misfields like that gonna hurt. The batsman will run couple of runs.
It's a misfield from Nani, and conceded 2 runs for his team.
Vasu Vikram is doing a great thing here. He is bowling to his fields. He is pitching it up, bowling that Archer lens.
Required run rate nudging about 14.5. That's a
That's a
nice.
slower delivery. Experimental. Luckily for him, the batsman has deceived himself.
So far, so good from Vikram. Just considered 4 in his first 4 delivery. It's absolutely win for him. Interesting 2 balls coming up. Hang on, guys.
Couple of runs in this couple of 2 deliveries would be very good. And dot balls like that are very excellent for them.
This is a good comeback from Vasu Vikram. In his second over, he went for massive, like around 18 runs, I reckon. But this is a good comeback from him, especially when the team needs the most of him.
Every dot ball is a goal for power strikers from now on here.
Even singles won't match PMPL.
Another dot delivery. Excellent. Excellent over this is to start off this.
Marvelous from Vasu Vikram. What an over it was. Just considered 4 runs when team required around 12-13 per over. And the pressure is nudging more and more. The required run rate is piling up here. It's around required 18 here. So it's a pure power strikers game to lose. They are on the pure edge seat unless until a miracle is going to happen. I don't think anything going to happen because PMPL are on the money and are doing great jobs, and they need to reconcile their little chaos to consider their extra margin. Hang on.
Cricket is a very funny game, Dilip. It's very much unimaginable. You don't need a maxi kind of innings in these tournaments.
Will Neeraj Reddy repeat the Mac cameo like Sagun? Surely they are on the game, but still only 11 deliveries left.
A diving effect from the fielder, but only a single there. You don't need a maxi kind of innings in the World Cups to win the matches. Just a cameo.
And Ravina is still jogging up.
Ram.
11 deliveries coming. 11 deliveries still to go. 35 required.
That was shot again. Hit back, straight back to the bowler. Not gonna take it a second here.
Only single there. Singles won't hurt much. PMPL. Any type of boundary is going to be too good too much win for Ultra Lions. Still required 34 runs from 10. It's far from the table at the moment. We don't know what's going to happen.
Searching for boundaries. Experimental delivery again. Fortunately for Karim, it's been driven for a single.
So far, so good from Karim. Only three runs from first 3 deliveries. Interesting 3 balls coming up in 19th over. Required run rate is nudging about 25 like that. It's not going to be. It's a daunting task to be achieved. It's a cricket, by the way. End of the day.
That's edged.
That's good
And
fielding from Naresh. That's a good stop.
saved a certain boundary there.
So 4 runs from 4 balls. So 32 required from 8 balls. Required run rate is nudging about 24.
The placement a meter here or there, that would definitely a boundary. Good save this is from Naresh.
Interesting ball. No run there. 32 required from 7. Even Yuvraj can't have the last delivery in Karim's spell coming up. Such an excellent spell.
That's driven down the ground to the
But
long of fielder.
but only
Only
single.
single. Good couple of over. This is for strikers. Earlier from Vasu, this time from Karim. And they required 31 runs of the last over.
I mean, Vasu such a man of experience. He has a lot of experience under his belt, and he is proving his experience, and he's articulating what he is capable of. Even though he went for runs, captain trusted him, and he's proving what he is capable of. Interesting last over. It's interesting pace how Ultraline is going to deal up with, especially in terms of required run rate, is going to be a matter sellout in these tournaments like this.
So we never thought this Ultra Lions gonna fight up till now here.
Still required 31 runs in 6 balls. Can
100,
be can be Neeraj Reddy, can be a can Yuvraj here, or he going to be a mini Pollard here, or he can be a Gibbs here, whoever you can.
take a dot ball first delivery, Dilip.
It's a done for them. It's a done for. Five legal deliveries need to be. It's a PMPL win here.
Dilip, we
I mean,
never thought that Ultra Lions gonna come this close, Dilip, at the beginning of the innings.
exactly. We need to appreciate their efforts, and we thought okay the PMPL going to wrap up under 100, especially with their bowling ability in throughout the tournament. It's some good display batting effort from Ultra Lions. They are very much on the game, especially Syed and Washim playing, but they took their nerves. That's a good shot, but fielder there, Rajesh.
The
Just
counter attack of Wasim has turned this chase very interesting, Dilip.
and even they are under pressure at one point of time, but they took very important catches where they turned their table into their favor.
So the deal is done. The deal is closed now, Dilip, and they required 29 runs of the last 4 balls, and they just required it to be delivered. All the legal deliveries, full deliveries, gonna work now.
Vasu Vikrant, last 3 overs were absolutely fruitful for PMPL team, where they got the match.
That wicket from Sidhu, the catch at the long off, has been the turning point of this match,
And
Dilip.
even Divya catch from Srinivas Reddy was a stunning and spot on catch. And especially we are forgetting the Sagun massive floating from in the first over.
We're talking about this defending, Dilip. It has been good catching there. Couple of misses here and there, but at the end they have hold on to important catches at the deep boundaries.
Yes, even you are saying that, but I am articulating about the whole match performance, especially PMPL walk in the game with a lot of pressure, being we have a lot of batting unit and bowling unit, but they are not up to the mark within batting skills. They are up to the mark, but they shown a lot of intent and lot of positiveness from the ball one and what go. And everyone done their roles very well in a responsible manner. In the end, they got the dividend and
Com-
they got the crucial win.
Completely a team effort, Dilip. On their day, a batsman can win the match, but only a complete team performance in the field only can win a match,
And
Dilip,
even tournaments too.
while defending.
A man cannot win tournaments. Only a team can.
That's hit upishly. Fielder there will only be a single.
And 20 overs done. PMPL own comfortably by 20 over 5 runs. And the man and they won very comfortably.
So Power Strikers won this match comfortably with the 25 runs. Need to appreciate the innings from Sidhu, who has played exceptional loss at the beginning of the innings, opening the innings. He's setting the tone for the team while opening. Has scored 41 runs of 29 balls with the 6 fours and also a good bowling effect from him. 3 overs, 20 runs and taking an important wicket. And Sagun, we all know how distracted he can be on his day, and he shows what he is capable of on a very important day. A do or die match for the power strikers, and they have did it with ease.
And we need to, when it comes to bowling department, they done so well, so good in terms of Vasu Vikram done a great job in his last couple of overs. Karim done a great job. What he is masters of. Even Sidhu done a great job. Nani, Sandeep, Reddy, everyone up to the mark in terms of their bowling skills and their what capable. They just show what they're capable of. Why are they are meant for. And in the end, it's a good win for PMPL. It going to enhance their confidence for upcoming matches surely, and good team effort
They found
from
a they found a good wicket taker in the middle overs, the form of Nani Dilip,
exactly. And
which
also
is
he's a very good accurate with his pace, and it has done from our side. We are signing off. Mahendra Dilip Kumar and along with Mabu Sheikh Sharif and cameraman Shahrukh.
so
Surely
our
we're going to catch you guys with upcoming PMPL match session. We're going to create more interesting, more fun, more drama, more entertaining through our voice. We'll catch you later. Signing off. Thank you guys.
next Sunday. Tata, bye bye.
Take care, guys.